Pedro, a name that carries a certain charm and charisma. It's a name that rolls off the tongue, strong and distinct. It resonates with a sense of familiarity and strength. It's a name you remember, one that sticks with you long after you've heard it. It conjures up images of warmth, kindness, and a touch of mischief. A name that brings a smile to your face. Think about it. Have you ever met a Pedro who wasn't unforgettable? I haven't. Each Pedro has a unique story, a unique presence. Today we celebrate the Pedros of the world, those who carry this name with pride and joy. We'll dive into the stories behind the name, stories that are filled with laughter, love, and sometimes a bit of adventure. We'll meet famous Pedros who've left their mark on history, from sports legends to artists and even political figures. And we'll hear from everyday Pedros doing extraordinary things, acts of kindness, community service, and personal achievements. Get ready to smile, be inspired, and maybe even shed a tear. These stories are bound to touch your heart, because everyone has a Pedro story, and I can't wait to share them with you. Each story is a testament to the impact one name can have. So sit back, relax, and get ready to meet the Pedros. Let's embark on this journey together and celebrate the Pedros among us. Let's start with some familiar faces. These are individuals who have left an indelible mark on history and culture. History books are filled with Pedros who've shaped our world. These figures have contributed to the tapestry of our shared human experience. Take Pedro Álvares Cabral, the Portuguese explorer. His voyages were instrumental in expanding the known world. He's credited with discovering Brazil in 1500. This monumental event opened new avenues for trade and cultural exchange. Now, that's a Pedro who knew how to make an entrance. His arrival marked the beginning of a new chapter in history. Fast forward to today, and the name Pedro still resonates in the world of sports. These modern Pedros continue to inspire and entertain. Pedro Martinez, the baseball legend, dominated on the mound. His skill and determination set new standards in the sport. His fiery personality and incredible talent made him a fan favorite. Fans around the world admired his passion and dedication. And who could forget Pedro Pascal? This talented actor has become a household name. From Game of Thrones to The Mandalorian, he's captivating audiences worldwide. His performances are both powerful and memorable. His charm and charisma are undeniable. Whether on screen or off, he leaves a lasting impression. These are just a few examples of Pedros who've achieved global recognition. Their contributions span across different fields and eras. Their stories inspire us to dream big and make our mark on the world. They remind us that with passion and perseverance, anything is possible. Now let's move beyond the spotlight and meet some everyday Pedros. You know, the ones who might not have their own Wikipedia page but are just as remarkable. Take Pedro, the local baker, who wakes up before dawn to fill his shop with the smell of fresh bread. Every morning he kneads the dough with care, ensuring each loaf is perfect. His dedication brings warmth and comfort to the community, one loaf at a time. Or Pedro, the hardworking single dad, juggling 2 jobs to provide for his kids. By day, he works at a construction site, and by night, he drives a taxi. Despite his exhaustion, he always finds time to help his children with their homework and read them bedtime stories. And let's not forget Pedro, the volunteer at the animal shelter, giving love and care to abandoned animals. He spends his weekends cleaning cages, feeding the animals, and making sure they feel loved. His compassion brings hope to those who have been forgotten. Their stories might not make headlines, but they are the backbone of our communities. These Pedros are the unsung heroes who make our world a better place through their everyday actions. They remind us that greatness comes in all forms, and it's often the quiet acts of kindness that make the biggest difference. Whether it's a smile, a helping hand, or a simple gesture of goodwill, these small acts create ripples of positivity that touch countless lives.